on this beautiful quarantine Friday. I hope all of y'all have been staying in the house, keeping busy, and just doing what you can to make the best out of a really sucky situation. Now, before I get to I'm sorry. I have a band-aid on my hand. I cut myself earlier today playing around my mom and my sister. And yeah, these are the things, this is why we can't have nice things. It's because of stuff like that. But if it annoys me too much, I might rip this thing off. I don't know. But aside from all of that, before I get into the video, as I'm sure you're waiting on, I want you to follow my Twitter, which is @CharlesZette, my Instagram and my TikTok @CharlesZetteBaby. And subscribe, please. I'm asking, please. Subscribe to my channel because I plan on having a lot of fun stuff, relatable stuff you might be shocked to know on my channel, in my stories. And you know, hey, why not give it a watch? Why not give it a listen? You might learn something. I don't know, beats me, but you might learn something. Anyway, but yeah, so last video, which if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It was the Google partnership pending. Go ahead and check that out because that is connected to this one. I did state how I was gonna go ahead and let you guys in on so many things that have happened in my life since really before even trying to attempt to start my channel a couple years back, and you know, and that time after, and here we are. So I did state in that last video that I was engaged. I had a fiance. He is amazing. He's an amazing man. But we broke up. The engagement's over. The relationship's over. I still wish him the best. I want the absolute best for him. He is completely deserving of that. But I mean, things happen, and you just have to take things day by day when they do. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into that, and you will see how the title of this video and the title of the one after this, connected to this, relates to this story. And if you haven't already figured it out, I mean, okay. And if you have figured it out, shut up. So the others won't, you know, have spoilers. God. I'm sorry. But anyway, if I had to start things off, well, he and I'm gonna keep his name anonymous. If you know him, you know him. If you've seen him, you've seen him. And you're probably gonna see him in this video because I'm gonna post pictures. So I mean, I don't even know why I said that part. But he and I did not grow up knowing him. He's from LA, Los Angeles, California. I'm from the bigger LA, at least state-wise. You know, down south, Monroe, Louisiana. And so, and yeah, I bet you're wondering, how did y'all get together? How did you meet? Facebook Messenger. Yeah. I was thinking of a joke of like saying like, old people use Facebook, we're old because we're almost 30. But yeah, the moment's passed. But yeah, well, it does, that part doesn't matter. But yeah, we met, not met, oh my God, my brain. We did not meet, but we didn't know each other at all, only through, he became my friend, I want to say 3 years prior to us actually dating and meeting and all that stuff and falling in love, you know? He reached out through Facebook Messenger. At that time, I had just got out of a very, very serious long-term relationship. And I was mature enough to know that I wasn't prepared to jump into anything romantic with any other person. And me knowing that, I didn't want to hurt myself even further. I didn't want to hurt him, you know? And that's what you don't want to do. Whenever I advise anybody, when you've gone through something where you truly love somebody and it didn't work out, try your absolute best not to jump into anything right away with a whole different human being, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. It may seem like, oh, this is exactly what I want, and what are you talking about? I mean, they fit everything that this person didn't, and we're having fun. I get all that, but you need to heal. You need to detox. You need to have a moment where, you know, you're sitting within yourself and you're having feedback and you're giving yourself tips, and you have to have a learning session. You know, you have to have learned something. I'm sorry if I look tall. Like, I'm in front of my window because I love this lighting, and my blinds are open, and I have like neighbors right across from me, and I just wonder, like, oh, are they looking at me? Hopefully they see the camera and notice that I'm not talking to myself. But they look like they're into their own thing. But seriously though, like, you need that time to really sit within yourself and think about how things went down, how you played a role, how you didn't play a role, what led to the ultimate breakup. Like, how can you become better? I told you I was gonna do it. I told you I was gonna do it. Jeez. Okay. I'm sorry for saying jeez. I'm probably gonna say it a lot. That's like my new word. I used to say tight growing up a lot. You can tell I'm a 90s baby. Yeah, man, it's tight. It's tight. But now it's just like, But yeah, you need to do that. So anyway, back to my story. So yeah, I told him that when he reached out to me. And he was he understood it, but at the same time, he pulled that whole thing that every dude does, which is like, oh, okay, well, can we be friends? And it's like, you want to be my friend now? When just a minute ago you were hitting on me? Sure. So I was like, you know what, whatever. You want to be friends? We can be friends. So we kind of conversed here and there. It was like coffee table talk. What is it? What they say about at jobs? It's a water cooler talk. Yeah, it was like little stuff, and then we, just little stuff here and there. But it wasn't no major thing, because in my mind, I wasn't taking this dude seriously. Like, the moment a dude, like I said, says that whole thing about once you turn them down romantically and then they want to be your friend, it's like, whatever, dude, whatever. So, we did that for a little while, and then we kind of just fell off and lost contact completely. Fast forward 3 years, and I'll never forget, it was Christmas. It was at Christmas. And he basically said, what did he say? No, he didn't say. I left I was debating on putting up this really cute picture of mine, which you can see right here. Cute, right? Right. I know. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not that person. No, but so I put up this picture, and I was honestly debating if I wanted to put up this picture. Like, I was like, I had to go ask my sister, because she puts up way more selfies than I do. And she was like, oh, that's cute, you should put it up. And I was like, because I was going to say Merry Christmas or whatever. Yeah, I said Merry Christmas. And I was like, okay, fine. So I put it up, and he comments, and, I was in a fun, maybe flirty mood. And I put, what did I put? What did I put? My brain, y'all. I said basically, I legit can't. Okay, well, I can't remember what I said, but I responded positively. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I got the receipts. So here you go. Yeah. Smooth. But anyway, so, a couple weeks went by. It's the new year. He's commenting a little bit, put out a New Year's photo. It was cute. He commented, whatever. And, it was that and whatever. And I know when he posted something about him wanting to go to school and graduate, And I was like, I jokingly, like, y'all, I kid you not, I was joking. I had no serious intent for how things eventually played out. No intent of that. I literally was joking. And this is what was said. Yeah, so I couldn't find it because he basically unfriended me. But yeah, it basically said, like, you know, once he gets married and gets his life together, well, once he gets his life together, then he'll get married with his girl. And so then I was like, oh, well, remember you said you were going to marry me. And, you know, so that plays into that banter of back in December when he made the gif of, oh, marry me please, with the Parks and Recreation dude. And I was, you know, on my flirting stuff and everything. So yeah, that's how that went down. Isn't that crazy? Telling you, your words have power. Words have power. Don't be speaking negative. You know, my head thing gonna come off. I can't do what I want to do. But you need to put that positive energy out there, okay? Because baby, that mess will come tenfold right back at you. So yeah, so that happened, and I mean, we got together, and no, before I do that, we basically talked, and I don't know what it was that made me really want to like give in to him, you know, after I joked about whatever, and I don't know what it was, but I think I don't know what it was, but I just gave in to him, and I gave him the text, or I gave him my cell number, and you know, he would hit me up so much, and I'd be like, oh, this dude here, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, bruh, really, bruh? But yeah, so he would call incessantly, and you know, I don't know what it was during one of them phone conversations that everything just clicked, and we were together, in that, well, in our heads, we were together in January. Finally got a chance to be together in February because he came down to see me late February. It was a great time. We had a wonderful time. He came down here. It was just, I felt like I found my person. You know, I really felt like he was it for me, regardless of the fact that we only talked like for like a month. But the one thing I can say about the long distance relationships is like, it really, really weeds out the people that's not really serious and the ones that are, because I mean, you ain't getting none out of this but my brain, you know, my spirit, my soul, my mind, my heart. So if my body is all you want, then you might as well keep it moving. But he didn't do that, and we were together, and yeah, I'll show y'all but yeah, we were together, and we went through a lot. We ended up going to Vegas together with my best girlfriend and my sister. That trip is a whole video in itself, which I will tell y'all. I told y'all that last video, I told y'all I went to Vegas. That was where we went for Memorial Weekend. And then, I'm saying it now, y'all, it's coming. Trust me, you do not want to miss it. That I can laugh about everything that happened now, but baby, in the moments, it was insane. No, but yeah, so we ended up going to Vegas, and that was really intended. It was intended to be a lot of things, but we went to Vegas, and then you know, we just kept going back and forth every 2 months as much as we could, and then he came in July, and he proposed. We both felt like this was naturally the next step for us. Like we both felt like we loved each other immensely. This is a person for us. We know it, you know. He was like the male version of me. Something I always wanted. I would like cry out to God every time like a dating situation went left. Every time a dating situation went that way, and I would just be like, why can't I find somebody that's like me? But, and then he answered my prayers and he gave it to me. Yep. Careful what you wish for. Words have meaning. If you don't take anything else out of this video, Be careful what you wish. Be careful what you wish for. And words have meaning. Okay? Remember that. So yeah, he came. And I'll show you the pics now of me being happily engaged. So yeah, it was something. It was something. But it wasn't meant to last, and you'll see why in the next video. Bye bye for now.